いや、スーとこんな早い段階で死ぬのか。あ、ほんとだ。目標、分けては通れる証拠。あ、これしかないんだ、今。オッケーオッケー、じゃあ行こう。オートナインの、はい。プリント基板を取る。
I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving your sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself.
この銃、あのハンドガンってオートナインっていう名前なんだ。知らなかった。オートナインの強化。マザーボードの空きスロットにチップを挿入しよう。チップは様々な種類の回路とブーストレベルを持っている。チップで他のシステムエリアへ動力を供給することによってオートナインをアップグレードすることができる。赤い部分はリミッターであり、武器のステータスを低下させるので避けよう。マザーボードはそれぞれ異なる得意分野、回路の配列、アビリティを持っている。一度に装備できるマザーボードは1枚だけだ。L を押して。なんで L を押してなの？これ、ちょっと苦手かもしれない、こういうの。要するに、この赤いところに行かないように、こう配列をしていくってことだよね、多分。これ何？武器ダメージ。だから、こういうのにしろってこと？なるほどね。わかりやすいけど。で、これ左にやっちゃうとダメになっちゃうから、左にならないやつを選ぼうってことだよね。下だけのやつを選べばいいのか？こういうことか。これ何？語話表現の量を増やすって何？それいるの？スプラッター。某イカゲームかな？基本的に、15% か。一番多いので。20% か。20% どっかで使いたいね。20% 使うところがなさそう。で、左と右だけのやつを探せばいいのかな？これいる？このスプラッター。こういうことだよね。とりあえずこれをはめてみて。やっぱそうだよね。でもこれ、しょうがないってことなのかな？でもこれ貫通力のマイナスってことか。だから上だけのやつをここにはめれば貫通力取れるから相殺されるんじゃないの？だよね。オッケーオッケー。これでいいんだ、じゃあ。これはもう仕方ないマイナス 5% ってことだよね。もっといいのないかな？上向きのやつで。なさそうだね。ちょっとこれじゃあ作ってみよう。どういうこと？またなんか増えましたね。終点回路。なるほど。すべて全方位回路。こういうの分けてくれるんだ。T 字回路。なるほど。終点回路じゃ欲しいね。終点回路。左向きの終点回路がないな。これは贅沢に使っていいものなのだろうか。どうしようかな。でもやってみないとわかんないですからね。とりあえず物は試しということで。この3つでここになんかできるよってことなのかな。とりあえずやってみようか。これはまた別の話なのか。なるほど。チップをここで作って、できたものを、だからこのプリント基板にはめれますよってことか。じゃあ先にチップを作っといた方がいいのかな。
Be on the lookout. There's OCP tech in everything. You wouldn't believe how many useful processors can be salvaged from old devices. Okay, that's it from me. Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man, but that takes guts.
いやー、なんか面白くなってきましたね。ラジオ。
Now for something positive. The daughter of Jens Danielsson, Prime Minister of Norway, who was brutally murdered during last year's parliamentary session, is expecting a baby. It's a girl.
おめでたいな。なんかこの話が伏線になるのかな。とりあえず。
Not yet, but she's been through worse. Don't think too much about it.
You know you're right. We should stay strong and focused, just like her.
ルイスが評価されてますね。なんかちょっとネタバレしちゃうんですけど、 どうやらロボコップ3で、ルイス巡査は殉職するらしいです。それ知ってめちゃくちゃ悲しい気持ちになったな、昨日。なんかある。健康保険の詳細。オムニ健康保険デトロイド。背景クルツ巡査殿。クルツ様からのご依頼に基づき返信させていただきます。早期退職された場合、クルツ巡査と奥様に適用される健康保険が延長の可能性なく打ち切りとなります。がん治療パッケージを活用なさっている奥様の健康のためにも、大変恐縮ではございますが、任期満了までお勤めなさることをご推奨いたします。クララ・ブライト。ひでえな、こんな人が死にまくる職場で、奥さんを生き残らせるために自分が死んででも働けってことなんですかね。
What do you mean?
Once a week, Mark has to call the cops to collect the body of a dead burglar from his front yard.
もうこれなんか、会話とかどんどん流れてほしいんだよな。
Hey, Murphy, do you have a minute? It's about Lewis.
元気になれよ、ルイス。元気になってほしいよね。
Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her.
優
Figured
しい。
you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card?
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
何これ。私もメッセージを書きたい。ちょっと人間味のある選択肢を選ぼう。
I would like to sign it.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask them? I think I need a break. To start, Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Understood.
なんか、ロボットのマーフィーにこういう人間味のある行動を取らせるってのがまたいいですね。あなたコワルスキーさん？コワルスキー巡査、一致。一致してないってこと？これは？これか。あれ。序盤にいた人じゃん、この人。鼻へし折られた人でしょ？
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much. Just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
回覧板？
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea. There you go. Signed. But could you pass it along to another officer? I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
ごゆっくりどうぞ。警察は決して泣かない。現場にいない時ぐらい泣いてもいいんじゃない？
Understandable. Take your time.
Thanks, Murphy. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
クルツ。クルツ巡査。どこですか、クルツ巡査は。サービスシーンか？
My heat signature recognizes that the water is cold. Everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, you talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one. It should be by my locker.
Okay.
捜査エリア。クルス巡査のタオルを探してます。制服の兄弟。何それ。ラミレスへ、お前の制服の風穴を全部しっかり塞いでロッカーに入れといてやったぞ。礼ならいいぞ。ただしお前がもう一度俺のことを裁縫おばあちゃん呼ばわりしやがったらパンツ一丁でパトロールさせてやっからな。あ、これか。なんかヨガマットみたいにくるまってるけど、1年ぐらいヨガの教室通ってたことあるんですよ、私。
There you go.
Thanks. Just give me a minute. There, signed. I think that it's beautiful what you're doing.
You are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed a card yet. Be a good guy and get it to her, okay? She's at the range. She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that happens.
ヨガ。そうなんですよ。ヨガやってたんですよ、実は。ああ、この人あれか。サブシナリオで捕まえた人だ。あ、こんにちは。
Is everything all right?
I think my service weapon ain't calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a go.
マジ
I guess you don't have any problems with it.
これ一発で倒れないのは何？ちゃんと当ててないってことかな。早い早い早い。
諦めんなよ。
Your service weapon is calibrated correctly.
Yeah. I guess so.
What is the matter?
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer,
It's just that if it happened to you, it could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it. But I'm not so sure I could say the same thing about my partner. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it about me.
そう、マーフィーって1の時に、まあ殺されちゃうんですけど、殺され方が無残すぎるんですよね。なんかもう手足をバラバラにされるんですよ。ショットガンで。バラバラにされて、で、最後、頭を撃ち抜かれて死んじゃうんですよね。だからそういう風な目にあってほしくないっていうことを多分彼女は話してるんだと思うんですけど、私も受け入れるのに苦労している。ここはちょっと人間味のあるセリフで。
it is difficult.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can sign this get well card for Lewis.
Sure thing. There you go. Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
リーダー巡査部長。いいっすね。こうなんかみんなに慕われる人でありたいよね。
Murphy, do you have a minute?
ああ。この人所長じゃないんだ。巡査部長だったんだ。
I noticed you running around the precinct.
I am collecting signatures on a get well card for Lewis.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I ride everyone hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant. And maybe they think that I do it because I don't care. But I do care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card, if you let me.
うん。これなんかどっちもいいけど、あなたも家族の一員です。これいいっすね、家族。この舞台って家族にしとこうか。
We are a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to get the ones that did that to her.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
いいですね。温まりますね、心が。
そうだよな。
リード巡査部長の事務所へ行く。ここにいますけど、リード。とりあえず行くか。
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined. I must have seen your application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
That didn't stop you, did it? You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate. Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir,
Why is being a cop so important to you?
my father was a police officer and his father was one too.
A police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition. You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good. There you go, young'un.
Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
Or die.
Robocop. I'm a big fan.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Meaning?
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer?
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
そうだよ
Every
な。
other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
No, sir.
I would like to proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
しょぼーんだった。
It's Ulysses, sir.
Hey, first rule, kiddo, never question your superiors.
当たり前だな。
いいんすか警察官になって。
Hi, Murphy. I was told you'd come to help me. This is exciting. I don't get many visitors here.
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity. Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You can play a real-life detective here.
Officer Cecil, you are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
So, if one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back. Type in who you're looking for and see if there are any matches. Just
めちゃくちゃ。
scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked him.
めちゃくちゃ便利だな。
Working perfectly. Good as new.
あとは
Perfect working condition. I am detecting a malfunction. This server is compromised.
Good thing you noticed it. It could lead to the loss of important data.
Oh.
I'll make sure Mr. Becker knows what a tremendous job you did here.
なんかサブシナリオってクリアしといた方がエンディングがいいルートになるんじゃないかな。そんな気がしてきたぞ今。
I'm telling you, this is
あ
incredible. Just type in your search.
これやってたわ。トゲを刺してなんか情報を取ってましたね。1の時に。事件簿か。
He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Officer Briggs.
Briggs? That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led him to the Street Vultures territory? Maybe those two cases are connected after all. I'll have to report this to Sergeant Reed.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you, is there?
No.
Well, then instead I'll say, go kick ass for Lewis.
We need to be on guard. OCP is trying to smuggle more of their staff into our ranks.
You're right. We can't trust them. God knows what sort of people they are.
Let's stay sharp and smoke them out.
さあ警察署出るか。またこのボロいパトカーに乗るんだよ。離れます。
I was looking everywhere for you. I wanted to say that this is an incredible honor for me. But, you know, I get the feeling you don't see eye to eye with Mr. Becker. Yet, despite the position I'm in, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. So, what are you doing here?
I am going to Highland Park.
Isn't that Street Vulture's turf?
That is where the lead took Briggs. It could be connected to Wendell.
Oh, man. That's exactly what Mr. Becker told me you shouldn't do. It's my duty to stop you. Is it even safe for you to go? I mean, think of yourself. You keep malfunctioning, right? What if something happens again?
Hey, Murphy, I found this on the back seat of your cruiser. It's for you.
Ah.
I can't let you go. Is there some sort of a command for that? Robocop, off. Robocop, stay. Hey, all cops have to follow rules. Especially you. You're a cop and a machine, so you can't go. Your systems won't allow it. Right?
Wrong.
Robocop? Robocop? Don't do this to me. Not on my first day.
すげえ、なんかロボコップが言うことを聞いてない。
I know you're listening. There is still time to stop and turn back. The street vultures are territorial and vicious. You wouldn't want to be caught on their turf, especially by their leader, Spike. You know, I'm reading that he's known to be exceptionally savage. Apparently, none of his enemies got out of Highland Park alive.
I will be the first.
お、かっこいい。
I'm gonna get fired. Finding a missing police officer there will be like looking for a needle in a haystack. I'm looking at the map of this place and it's huge. There's no way you can investigate without being noticed. Street vultures are the biggest gang in Detroit.
I have a large supply of bullets.
さあ、縄張りを荒らしに行くぞ。お、コンテナ来た。ああ、これチップってさっきのやつか。これのチップってことだよね。あ、これ拾ったものなんだ。なるほど。ちょっとずつ分かってくるね。素敵な絵でお出迎えされてる。これは疑問の共有。トーチヘッドから奪ったヌークの廃棄を命じたのが気に入らない奴がいるらしいな。ストリートバルチャーで約はご法度だ。売るなんてもってのほかだ。俺たちには俺たちのルールがある。バルチャー帝国を築くためには掟はしっかり守らなきゃならねえ。文句がある奴がいるなら堂々と名乗り出ろ。俺の命令に従えねえなら舌を切り落としてやる。痛そう。
Abandoned squad car sighted. Could belong to Officer Briggs.
I can't report it based on your assumption. I'm already in enough trouble.
お、手がかり。ハンドルにないハンドル。結婚だ。
There is blood on the seat.
I mean, it's possible it belongs to someone else.
なんでそんななんか
OCP tracking device torn out.
That's why no one knew where to look.
うん。あと一個はお
Bullet holes in the bodywork.
Every cop car in the precinct has bullet holes.
直せないのかな。そんなのを直す予算もないのかな。
I am going to follow the blood trail leading from the car.
I know you really want to find Briggs, but the trail might as well belong to any of those bikers. I'm urging you to discontinue this search.
Negative.
あ、戦いそう。ライダー、機動力。うわ。はは。全然だ。掴むってどれだろう。E ボタンだったかな今。いや、てかすげえ運転能力だな。どっちから来る？どっちから来るか。かってえな。これ投げるか。さあ来い。うわはは。お、いいぞ。これ持ってじゃあ会いに行こうか。痕跡？結婚をたどる。あ、捨てちゃった。あれ？建物に入る。ん？
Look out! It's Robocop!
いやなんだこいつ。こんなやつバイオハザードにいたぞ。これ持てるの？おお。基本投げるんだね。うわ。いいぞ。うわ。意外とすぐ死な。50口径強そう。うわ、これ強そう。これは強そうだな。ちょっと使ってみよう。うわ、すごい綺麗な部屋。うわ、アサルトライフルもちょっとでもこっちの方が面白そう。面白そうな武器を使いたいじゃん、やっぱ。ショットガン。面白そう。あ、これか。やべ、これショットガン不利だ。撃て。あ、かっこいい、この。これ絶対近距離向きじゃないもんな。やべ、逃げる。うわ。とりあえず強っ。一撃で強い。ヘッドショットじゃないのに。これいますね。当たってないの？なるほど。おお。やべえ、これ取っときてえな、これ。拾うか。捨ててないよね。大丈夫だよね。本当か
？I am looking for a police officer.
Hey, I don't know anything. I'm just an accountant.
He was brought here.
There is always so much happening around here. I tend to focus on my work. I wouldn't remember.
Would you like me to refresh your memory?
No! Police officer, I get you. You're right. Not long ago they brought him here. He was already in real bad shape. I kind of felt for the guy.
Where is he?
Once he got back on his feet, they took him away. But I don't know where. I'm telling the truth. I only deal with numbers. If you need any more info on your friend, try the warehouse office. It's on the west side of the mill.
Do not move until I return.
No problem. If anyone finds me cuffed up here, I will look as tough as the others.
こんなチンピラの連中にも会計係っているんだね。なんで会計係もこんな服着なくていいじゃん、別に。
Are you ready to come back to the precinct?
Negative. A wounded officer, perhaps Briggs, was moved to another location. I have a thug's testimony, proceeding to the enemy command center.
How can you be sure that he's not leading you into Alliance then?
I am hoping for it.
You're hopeless.
すげえ、頼もしいな。
That whole area is out of police jurisdiction, and according to the new policy, if we wanted to legally be there, we'd need to go through an OCP executive. And I'm sure you know what Becker's standpoint is.
I believe I do.
うわー。
You're a handful.
うわ。弾がもうない。ちょ。掴んどこう。はは、強よ。うわー。え、やば。グレネードを発射する、当たり前のこと言ってた。うわー。楽しそう。え、すごい撃たれるんですけど。スポンスポンスポンっていい音だね。え、アナウンサーあれか。うわー、ぴょーんって。おいおいおいおい、こんな近づかないでくれ。やべえ、アナウンサーがこれ呼んでるってことかな。増援がすごい多いけど。ああ。危な。え？そこか、アナウンサー。やべえやべえやべえ。あ、出た。はは、近づきすぎだ。あ、回復だ。うわ、美味しい。おお。こいつ近づいてきたらなんか噛めば OK みたいな感じだな。え、わあ。どこだ。いや、さっきのアナウンサーってやつ優先的に倒さなきゃダメなんだろうけど、隠れてたからうまく倒せなかったよね。え？こっちかな。うわっ。あ、でもロボコップ落下ダメージないんで。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。どこだ。あと いやー。強すぎるこの銃。出た。うわ、マグナムなのかな、バイオハザードでいう。突入する。またノイズが。あ、やばい。また怒られちゃう。OCP に怒られちゃうよ。あれ？ここってそうだよね。あ、やっぱそうだよね。ここはあれですね。ワンのマーフィーがまだ生きてた時に、マーフィーが殺されちゃった場所ですね。そうそう、ここで、両手を、ショットガンで撃ち抜かれて、で、バラバラになって死んじゃうんですよ。うわー、映画見といてよかったわ、やっぱ。でもなんかロボコップ1のステージをまた出すっていうのは味な演出ですね。お、プリント基板。ビデオテープを再生。わあ。
I knocked his fucking tooth out.
Well, cop, now we know you won't be leaving here in one piece.
You won't either.
Hey, you're spoiling my mood again. I don't like it when cops wander around. Cops mean trouble, and trouble upsets me. So really, this is your fault.
Do whatever you want, but soon the cops will...
No cop of any kind is going to show up here
anymore.
The police officially won't be responding to any calls from this area.
Does this mean we have a deal?
As long as you can work quietly.
We're vultures. You need carrion. We're up to the job, no worries.
And as for your toy...
Would you like to join us?
A fine offer, sealing our contract in blood, but I prefer cleaner games. How about instead we do some hunting?
Could add a bit of cheer, spice things up a bit. And I know just the right place for it. How does it feel knowing we're gonna take you to the quarry and shoot your ass to pieces? And the police ain't gonna do shit about it.
I bet it really pisses him off.
来てるんですよ、ロボコップちゃんが。
I found a tape of Briggs being tortured. Their boss Spike was in on it, together with Wendell Antonowski.
Did you say he was tortured?
Yes, surrounded, with no way out and no backup.
That sounds so messed up.
They used him as prey. They mentioned a quarry.
Did you say quarry? Okay, let me have a look. Yeah, I see it. It's just north of your position.
On my way.
Robocop, I really hope you find him.
おお。でもなんかこのゲームに関してはあんまり、ちょ。え？投げられてたの？これしゃがめないのかな？しゃがむなさそう。え？どこ？回復はまだ使わない。どこいる？やべ。さすがにやばいか。うわ、もうこの銃強えわ。とりあえず行くか。
That's the quarry. I hope you find Briggs.
I will not stop until I do.
Oh, so you think you're a tough guy, huh? If you really think you got the guts, come on. You'll love our place in the Northwest. It's the hub of our smuggling operations. And I'm telling you now, there's plenty. And let's not forget the other one in the north. It's filled with them crazy drugs we skimmed off those stupid punks. Now tell me, that's not something that would interest you?
He's clearly prepared an ambush for you. That's why you won't try to go there, right? Right?
うわ。え？なんで？急になんかサブミッション出てきたけど、トラックを破壊する。いや、これでリカバリーチャージあんのありがてえ。うわ、地雷が置いてある。なるほど。これ危な。マジか。ロボコップでもひとたまりもないんじゃないか。いやー危ねえ。ところどころに地雷置いてある。なんかバイオハザード4を思い出すわ。痛いです。この銃使おう。どこだ？こっちか？強すぎるよ。いや、機関銃よりこっちの方が強いまである。あ、なにこれ。技術書。自動車をショートさせる。なんだ。 合ってるよね、これで。
Just make sure to stay vigilant. This is clearly a trap.
そこだ。これあれか、スローモーションの時に爆薬を撃てばいいのか。なるほど。ああ。うわうわうわうわ。これはまずいまずい。マジか。あ、これ撃てばよかったんだろうな、多分。あ、来た。いや、ありがてえ。回復。おいおいおい。え？はは。うわぁ。これも？やばいやばいやばい。それはやばい。あ、回復だ。回復じゃない。やばいだろ、それはさすがに。どこにいるんだ？おいおいおいおい。そこ。まだいる？いないかな。いた。おお、出た、スポン。グレネード。うわー。あ。スナイパーライフル？うわ、こんなものまで使えるんだ。これは面白そうですね。お、プリント基板。次どこ行けばいいかな。あ、これか。はいはいはい、なるほど。応酬しなくていいのかな。危ない。あと1個。どこだろう。これか。よし。やりますね。
やりますね。
次はバイカーの秘密。あのグレネード取りたいわ。戻るか、とりあえず。
Cherish the good times while they last. You won't be so lucky with the next one.
Robocop? Are there?
I am.
Oh, thank God. How was it? Was that a risk worth taking?
I have destroyed the supply of drugs.
Spike must have felt confident about his small army. So I'm guessing you're ready for round 2?
I am going for a knockout.
あ、かっこいい。やばい、また地雷原に来るぞ。これ気をつけろ。え？あ、これ掴めるの？すごっ。おー。うっ。やば。うわ、ちょっと待って、飛んできた。お、これは強いかも。これは強いですね。間違いなく強い。あ、カモン。そんなんやってられるかい。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。強い、スナイパー。これは重宝するな。え、これ落ちてないの？マジか。回復入ってなかった。入ってない時もあるんだ。わっ。すごい。